had trick-or-treaters, and they showed up like right before it ended, like 7 of them or something. My dad actually got them before I was taking care of something else at the time. So yeah, so back to Soton. You're in the library. Let's see. So I changed anything. Boss fight, Lesser Demon. Oh. I forgot. Pause Twitch. Sorry. Lots of lag, sorry. Actually, I do want that for where I'm about to go, so yeah, that works. Okay, I have all 3 morphs now. I am now a bat. And I become a bat, I mean. I just need that one part of the main room here for the library, and that'll be it until I come back with the gravity boots. Because I need those to get get a life max up from the library keeper and master librarian. Okay, I got a familiar, 1 of 5, I believe. I got a fairy. We're going to activate her and use her. Of course, we'll be all 5. I'm probably going to use the lesser demon the most, probably. This is my preferred to use, though I think I've used a lot with the ghost before too once. So now that I've got the bat, so I can go practically almost anywhere now. Really. The map's like pretty much open up now. So, did I get all this shit here yet? Let's be safe. Sometimes I don't. Alright, I get this now. Excuse me. Why is this backing up so much? I have you paused, so that shouldn't be it. Oh, I got mail at some point. Yeah. Cares? I don't. Okay. I'm not dropping any frames, but it's going slow as well. That's better. Interesting. Yeah. This way. So now we're gonna pick up the gravity boots. No, I want that stopwatch. So I can do the right side of the clock. Get the Alucard armor and stuff. Not fast enough, lady. So essentially what we're going to do now is we're going to go fill in some areas and do some cleanup and stuff. Yep. Oh man, that's a bummer. Sorry to hear that. Wow. Yeah, that's the only place you really hear that one too. I mean, unless you like, you can rip it off the disc, I think, or. But yeah, that's a burn. That's a nice remix of Dracula's Castle. So I don't know if you were here when I mentioned it, but I got the bat, and pretty much it opens up the entire map. So, or at least a huge, like pretty much a lot, so I can go almost anywhere I want now. So it's just exploration time now, and storyline elements stuff too. But you got gravity boots. Yeah, I got the bat. So I think what I'll do now is I'm going to go and finish up all the the place or two I couldn't go in the alchemy laboratory, and then I'll go wrap up everything else in the first area of the game, Dracula's Castle section, and then it'll be not. I want to do the clock tower, but I don't know if I want to do it yet or not. Let's see. I don't know yet, but I'll figure it out. I don't really want to go do any more of the Royal Chapel until I get the Spike Breaker armor, because I want to take care of filling in the rest of that map on in one go. So let's see. Yeah, we'll start with the Alchemy Laboratory and finish up the what I couldn't do there earlier. Yeah, I don't need that anymore. I don't need the stopwatch anymore. Okay, I got the Bat card, which lets me have a Bat Familiar. So I'm going to keep using the Fairy until I get the Lesser Demon. Not Lesser Demon, the little mini demon or whatever his name is. Because he has some really cool attacks. Oh yeah, mine automatically does. Mine automatically starts turning when I do it too. But the thing is, mine also has a button that automatically starts it spinning and puts the needle on for you, which is really convenient with mine. But yeah, we'll have to take a look at that sometime. What was the poor record? And hopefully it's the rest of it's okay. Okay, skill of wolf. That lets me run faster, I believe, with the wolf. I think that's it for the alchemy laboratory, so back to Dracula's castle. Or entrance, whatever it's called. So I like my lightning back, thank you. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that. Are you sure it's a scratch and maybe just not like a smudge or something? If it's a smudge, you might be able to get it out. When I got my new needle, the first thing I popped on was Zeppelin's Physical Graffiti, and I was playing Custard Pie, and Mom walked in the room and started kind of dancing along. No clue about the words. It was a bit awkward. Yeah, that's a safety save because there's some pretty rough enemies coming where I'm about to be where I'm going. So. Oh, I don't have the invincible wolf charge yet. Okay, I just have the decent wolf charge, the brief wolf charge. Yeah, I think it's in this way with the. I might have this totally reversed. See if I open this door down here. Yes, I did. Okay. Got the jewel sword. Lost some energy because Alucard can't swim yet. You have to go the other way to get there. Yeah, I know. That's gotta be frustrating. My copy of A Fragile by Yes actually has a chunk missing out of the border. So like when you put it on, it immediately like jumps right into the beginning of a roundabout. Well, if it helps, you could always just get another end times record, like, I don't know, Aphrodite's Child 666 or something like that. But I know it's Saint, so. go. Yeah. It's always good to have CD backup copies. Let's see. So I found this like old mixtape I must have made in like high school or something, and I listened to it okay, and it's interesting. Had a bit of Metallica, some Drowning Pool and stuff, and then all of a sudden got Limp Bizkit. And I was like, okay, well, probably wasn't the best place when I made this. So then I kind of fast forward through. I listen to a couple songs, fast forward through a couple songs, find some AC/DC and stuff, and then what do I find? The Godfather's theme from Aggression. I didn't finish listening to the tape after that, but yeah, I don't know what I was thinking when I put that together. Okay, that's it for the castle entrance, I believe. I don't think I'm missing anything here. Let's go do Old Rocks, get him out of the way. Oh yeah, I'm not saying they're bad or anything, I was just... They are good. I don't know why I didn't use my wolf here like I should have. Oops. It's just one of those days when you don't want to wake up. You let the bodies hit the flow. You fought the struggle within and found epiphany easy, man. Wow. Wow. Reminds me of when I found a way to answer like everything you asked or said with the name of a Grateful Dead song now. Wow. Good one, man. Good one. Oh, what am I doing? I went to the wrong warp. Oops. I want the There we go. I'll see if I can remember which one it is. I didn't even mark it at the time. I think I just put a bunch of like random songs I liked off CDs on a, because that's what I did. It wasn't like a pre-planned mix or anything like some of my other ones. But yeah. Oh yeah, November starts tomorrow, which means metal music. And, or in my case, metal and hard rock, because I like hard rock too, so, yeah. I've got my list mostly made. I'm not going to use the S-Talk sword, but I got it anyways. Yeah, this giant room to explore now. This is the save room, okay. Yeah, I'm starting with, it's not really metal, but I'm starting with Presence. So I like some, good old hard rock too, so. I've actually, though, I just, realized a couple days ago that I'd listened through Use Your Illusion 2, but I never actually listened through all of Use Your Illusion 1 yet. So I did that. And I have to say 2's better. It's just like overall, album, music, everything. 1's just depressing and kind of blah on some points. Look at the pretty fat. Oh my gosh, the fountain is dripping blood. I did finish mine. I just didn't finish it, but I didn't finish it till about mid-January. But I did finish it, but I said it wasn't until mid-January, so a good there was some of, I think I listened to the last 4 or 5 albums while on the way to DC. Oh, yeah, I have to go back to the arena, to the Coliseum. That's right. Got that one thing to get there. One room, the Sword Familiar room, I think, or is this Sword? Is this the Ghost or Sword Familiar? Sword Familiar, okay. Don't really want you. First album? You mean Appetite for Destruction or Use Your Illusion 1? Because Appetite for Destruction is a completely different album than like everything else they've done. I mean, Use Your Illusion has stuff that they like wrote for Appetite Destruction that never really put on there. But some of the other stuff is just, oh, what were they thinking? Or not thinking at the time. I got the first album on vinyl a couple months ago. Sounds good. I haven't heard Lies yet, so I can't really say anything about it. Appetite, okay. So I thought. I guess to me, one just feels like they just took a bunch of songs they had and threw it together. Well, two sounds like they had a bunch of songs that they put together, but they're actually good songs and weren't just like 90s angst. Though their cover of Live and Let Die on the first one's pretty good. And Right Next Door to Hell's actually a pretty good song too, but... You know what? My record player is older than I am, and it handles the 80 gram fine. I don't know... And the 180 gram fine. I don't know how, but it plays fine, it looks fine, it feels fine, it sounds great. I don't know. Mine can handle it. And I said, my record player is older than me, and I'm going to be 30 in a couple weeks, so yeah. Get in the Ring is... I loved Get in the Ring when I was in high school because it's calling those people out and stuff. That one's on 2. It's kind of out of place, but still. Okay, let's see how bad I do at this Ulrich's fight. Oh gosh, I didn't get everything in his that one room yet. I'll have to go back. Oh, well. Okay, that's part 1. Phase 1 down, now for phase 2. Where do I get a better Oh gosh, no wonder I don't have the Herald Shield. I never went to where it was at. It was in the chapel. Oh, that's where it was. Maybe I should have done the Clock Tower for him to face this guy. I just forget how hard he is. Early leveled. That's what happens when you're cut. Let's see. There goes a life apple. Oh, thank you for protection from fire. Why didn't you give that to me, like 5 minutes, like 2 or 3 minutes ago? One of the coolest bosses in the game there. Now he's gonna kind of be like Crocomire and lunge with me just as a skeleton. Yeah, I only have two 180-gram albums that I know of that are 180-gram. I have Appetite for Destruction and Power Slave. Do you know if your player can handle it or not? Your new one? Okay, if you're not sure, I'll bring one over sometime. We can test it out. Okay, that's it for here, I believe now. I think I got all the hidden stuff. Secret rooms and things like that. I'm gonna go back to the Coliseum and get that one room I couldn't go to at the time. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Actually, I better save first. I haven't saved yet since I beat all rocks, so. Yeah, I don't really have any. I don't think I have any way to adjust the weight on mine. Mine's simple in that it doesn't need to do that. Like the one thing I wish mine could do is I cannot pause mine. Like I know some record players you could actually like set it so that the needle will hover wherever you need it. You can put the whole stock up and stuff, the whole needle unit up, so you know if you need to pause or whatever, and it won't lose your place. I can't do that with mine. That's the only thing that I kind of don't like about mine. But aside from that, I mean that's. You know, I have mine runs on a band, so it's So the records actually move a bit, runny and stuff, or not runny, but they kind of like move a bit when they spin, which isn't bad or anything. But yeah, mine doesn't have any. Mine's fine though. It doesn't have any trouble, and I got a new needle on it, and back in '08, and I haven't had any trouble. I've had some trouble with the sound unit itself, but that's separate from the record player, so. Because my stereo, because I have my system's actually two-part. There's a turntable, and then it hooks into the stereo and cassette player / radio. And if I have anything pretty much sing on any of the chords for the speakers, the speakers won't completely play, which is not good. So yeah. Oh, yours is USB. That's cool. Mine's not. This should be the ghost familiar here. Ghost card. Oh, Holy Sword. Even better. Hello, Holy Sword. I'm gonna use you for most of the game now. Let's get the Crusagram. And that should be it for the Coliseum. Clock tower. Yeah, let's finish up. Let's do the clock tower and the keep before we head for the underground areas. Love that explosion sound. I actually have an album or two that I want to get on. I want to get on CD somehow, which I can do through my desktop. Apparently, I just need to move some stuff around for it. So I have the programming to do it, programs to do it. I just need to actually get around to doing it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to work to the castle keep. I'm going to finish exploring that area. I'm not going to fight Richter because I can't kill him yet. Well, I can't, let me rephrase that. I can't get to the second castle yet because I don't have the, well, I could by skipping them, but I'm not doing that, so. So I'm going to go through that. I'm going to go through get everything I can from the keep. Then I'm going to do the clock tower backwards instead of. I might be able to with mine. I'm not really that knowledgeable with stuff like that. Actually, yeah, I do have a thing I could do with that. I do. My stereo unit can actually, I could hook it up through the stereo unit, but I don't think through the turntable itself, maybe. I'd have to have someone pretty much give me some ideas about it and stuff, because I really don't know. Why did I do that? Why did I stop being a bat? Oh, I totally forgot that was there. Power of Mist. Fire Mail. How good is Fire Mail for me? I have Holy Mail. I think I'll use that, though. I don't think I'm coming across any holy attacks anytime soon, but yeah. Then I might switch to my Mercury for the clock tower because all the Medusa heads, so I don't get stoned. This is not the game for Rainy Day Woman, so. Yeah, I'm going for 200.6%. I might not get it tonight. I might not do it tonight, though. I started streaming a bit after 9 o'clock this morning, so. It's been a bit of a long day here with it, but yeah, it's been fun. How are we looking here map-wise? Pretty good, actually, here for this room. Okay, this is one of the biggest rooms in the game, so. Okay, just gotta get the top part now, which has a bunch of items and stuff near it. Actually, that's the next one that has a bunch of items. I'd say Doom counts as a Halloween game. And no, I'm not playing Doom 32X tonight, so don't ask. Or Doom 64, which I don't have anymore, so I can't play it, come to think about it. So if I was using my original copy of this game, which was the greatest hits version, at about this point, the sound started messing up because the disc is a bit scratched there in that data sector. Okay, I got a couple more rooms to do here in the keep, and then it's to the clock tower, which I'm doing backwards because I can now. Clock tower is actually completely optional. I didn't really realize that, but I'm not really familiar with Quake 64. I'm more familiar with the original PC one. I don't know if there's any differences or not. Alkin. Save room. Yeah, but I could actually go do that right now, but I can actually go to the reverse castle right now by skip. I can't actually. Okay, in order to, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to get the holy goggles and beat up Shaft instead of Richter. But I don't have the goggles yet. But I can actually skip. I know how to skip. I can actually skip the Richter fight. I've done it multiple times, but since I'm doing like full map completion, I'm not going to do that. So, especially because I have to come back. I actually have to come back to the first castle after going to the second one. So. Yeah, the game gets a lot faster once you get to the second castle. If you're actually just like aiming to beat the game in general. But it has some some decently rough spots if you're doing the full map like I am. So I just beat the boss of the clock tower, who's supposed to be in the last room of the clock tower, but because I'm doing things slightly out of order, I'm doing the clock tower backwards. I probably should have done the clock tower before some of that other stuff I did too, but oh well. I didn't know there was Doom GBA. So what I just did here was I just switched to a weaker armor, but this armor makes it so that the Medusa heads can't put me in the can't stone me. So trading some extra protection for I mean, I'm a bit overpowered to be here now, thinking about it. Which I'm not complaining, because this area used to give me a lot of trouble, so. Hey, pot roast in the wall. That's gotta be healthy and fine to eat. Make sure I'm getting all the spots in the rune. What makes the clock tower a hard area too is that there's no save point in it anywhere. Unlike everywhere else in the game that has at least one save point. The clock tower has none, so. This is some of the best music in the game here that you're hearing right now.
There is something funny about this wall.
Thank you for telling me while I'm bashing my sword into it. Flame man. Oh, I forgot about the Cloak Knight. Gosh, he could ruin my day if I'm not careful. Okay, got the top of the clock tower filled out. The actual, like, clock face room itself. Now for the chambers. Oh! Uh-oh. I didn't think this through very well, did I? No. Oh, never mind. I can still hit it. Fine. Okay. So, in order to unlock one of the rooms, hidden rooms, you have to hit some gears a bunch of times, and one of them's like right over water, and I don't have the thing I need yet to let me survive being in water. So, but I was able to swing at an angle and hit it, so everything's fine. This place is not as threatening with the mirror armor and the being a lot stronger to kill these harpies, no problem. No, I did not want to switch to that sub-weapon. Got the room open. Still don't have any things for my fingers yet here. Gold plate sounds good. I'm almost done with the Medusas, so it's okay now. Steel helm sounds really good too. How are my shields looking? I don't want to switch to that one or that one, okay. And I'm sticking with the Holy Sword for a while. Okay, that's everything in the clock. That's everything in the tower itself. But I have the giant room before you actually get in the tower, so to get to fill in. And it is huge. It's like the biggest room in the game. I'm not kidding. Yeah, I still have to go and finish that up in the Marble Gallery. Shaman Shield. Well, no, there's actually 3 GBA Castlevanias. You only have 2 of them. You have Harmony and Aria. There's also Circle of the Moon. I have them all separately. Aria's my favorite out of the 3 of them. Then Harmony, then I like Circle of the Moon. It's just it's like they decided after Symphony of the Night they needed to make a game that was harder, so they made it a bit too hard. And it's very, very. If I want to play a game where I do a lot of level grinding, I'll play Phantasy Star or it's okay. I think a lot of people forget about Circle of the Moon. If I want to do a lot of grinding, I'll play like Dragon Warrior or Phantasy Star 2 or something. But I don't want to have to do a lot of grinding in a Castlevania game, and in a Metroidvania type game. I mean, I do some in Aria Sorrow and stuff. That's because have to, but same with Dawn of Sorrow, which is I think the best, which I think is the best of the Castlevanias after of the non basic action Castlevanias after Symphony of the Night. I guess my preferred order is it'd be Symphony of the Night, then Super Castlevania 4, and then oh, that's what that room is there. I haven't been in yet. Okay. Then Dawn of Sorrow. I think they might have taken Circle of the Moon out of the official chronology anyway, so the chronology's all messed up now anyways, thanks to Lords of Shadow, so let's see here. That is, except for the connector room, that is it for the clock tower, I believe. So unless something really bad happens in the next, 2 minute while I go to the next save point, this is probably the last time we'll hear this music tonight, I'm sorry. I streamed Aria Sorrow last year. Just the it was a new game plus though, so I started from the beginning of the game, but I still had all the souls from the from my previous save and all the weapons, so it made the game a lot easier and faster. I didn't do a 100% map though. I just did all the bosses. Let's go finish up the library here. So I have the gravity boots now. Okay, underground cavern, then the mine shaft, then, oh yeah, I gotta go to the nightmare too, but that's, I'll do that while in the cavern. So underground cavern slash nightmare, then abandoned mine, then the underground crypt, whatever it's called, and then, clean up in the castle and it's on to the inverted one. Red and Ted's Roadshow pinball machine. Okay. Yeah. This is Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So how are you doing today? Sorry, not doing that. Am I being raided by trolls? Goodbye, sirs. Goodbye. Oh, thank you. Oh, my bad. What chair? I'm not sitting on a chair right now. I don't know what you guys are seeing. Trolls. Celery's okay. I've had better though. Peanut butter does make celery taste better. What kind of cheese? There's like tons of different types out there. I'm not even sure why we're having this conversation, to be honest. Pepperoni. Because these conversations are better. let's see here. Let's keep heading down the initial passage here. So I want to make a pit stop over here to the Nightmare. Nudes, please. You don't want to see that, dude. Trust me. Oh gosh, I haven't even looked at your name correctly here this whole time. Prostate violator, that just even... Wow. You know, it's weird. Go a whole day, no trouble whatsoever, and then all of a sudden, everyone just shows up. Oh, I miss my mod. But did I ban him? Because he's breaking the rules of the chat. I have rules for a reason, and just make them up for no... and just make them up. I banned him because I'm cute. Well, it is America, but... Gosh, I'm talking to trolls. Can't believe I'm doing this. We have freedom of speech, but there's also the responsibility that comes from that freedom of speech as well. I think I'm trying to get back to playing my game. Been trying to raise money for charity here for Akron Children's Hospital. I did not know she could do that. That was the weirdest succubus fight I have ever had. Akron, well, okay, every year there's a charity thing called Extra Life, which supports the Children's Miracle Network hospitals throughout the U.S. and I think there's some in Canada and elsewhere too. And I'm raising money for Akron Children's Hospital in Akron, Ohio. Akron is a city, and about an hour, about 45 minutes away from Cleveland, a bit south of it. It used to be the rubber capital of the world, where Goodyear has their national headquarters. I'm raising money for the Children's Hospital there. How close to Cincinnati? Oh, it's probably about... Cincinnati's about at the lower left corner of Ohio. Akron is about, it's about south of Cleveland, so, I'd say it's probably a good 3 hours away. I've been to Cincinnati a couple times, though. Cincinnati's nice. Some shiitake. No. Okay, So how do you guys find this channel? Just out of curiosity. I'm not even sure how I got a cute... Make any sense? Yes, I am Stephen Flask. Do I know you by chance? I'm not going to click on that, and I don't know why I'm on a list of girls, because I'm not a girl, I'm a guy. Sorry. Disappoint you. So let's go a bit more. I connected that. I don't know how I got on that list. I don't want to know how. I don't even want to know how I got on the list. Especially considering how I don't even stream that often, so. Welcome back, JC Metal.
There is something funny about this wall.
That's a floor fairy. It's okay. We all get confused sometimes. Okay, well, there's a lot of hospitals, and there's a bunch of hospitals in Akron. It actually has a, I think, headquarters for Summa Health and everything, but Akron Children's Hospital is one that specializes in babies through children, so pretty much, from infant through 18 years of age, and we got a lot of cool stuff in there, and kids tend to find it to be a better stay than it would be in most hospitals. I don't know if you've had to spend time in a hospital. It's not fun. Yeah, if you can't donate to the one I'm raising for it, but there's one around you or something you want to donate for, go for it. I completely forgot what I got for beating her. Oh well. Well, I'll send you a link to the hospital's website. How about that? And if that doesn't tell you what you need to know, then unless you want to know about the city of Akron, then that'd be something completely different. That'd be different. So how's Castlevania going, JC Metal? Why does my age matter to you? I'm 29. How about you? How old are you? I checked out your page. Looks like you've been playing Grand Theft Auto 5 lately. You also own a laundromat, and you're either from Maryland or Germany. I'm not completely sure because there seem to be both on there, so. I play GTA stuff on occasion too. I don't stream it very often though. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Maryland's a nice state. At least, I don't know, I like it around the Washington, D.C. area. I have to come back here to, once I get the holy symbol, which lets me breathe underwater, so not take damage. So I come back and finish this room up later. Same with the waterfall here. Didn't you Can't you Don't you have a charger for it or something? Or use your DS if you still have one? Oh yeah, JC, the I don't know if you're a big fan of Super Hang On, but the arcade soundtrack's coming to vinyl in a month or two. So I'll send you the link for it in case you're interested. Okay. Sound a bit too happy about that. Uh-oh. Totally wasn't paying attention, I just went right in that wall. Thanks for the follow, man. Talk to you later. Hey, wait a minute. You must know me from somewhere from a while ago, because I haven't used that name for a few years. Or you looked me up on SDA or something and found my old name on there, but... Oh yeah, I don't need the ferry anymore. I can explore the depths at my leisure. I went from anonymous admin. Interesting. It was my old nickname, but nothing. This is nothing afterwards. Dude, you should totally do that. I mean, I think it might help to plan it out what we're gonna do and stuff. I give you a hand with that. I'd probably tape it too, to be honest, but. By the way, I'm planning on doing a 100% stream of GTA 3 around my birthday, so in a couple weeks. I won't. I'd be surprised if I get through it in one day, but yeah, I'm probably gonna have a lot of vinyl playing during it because that soundtrack gets a tiny bit old after about 3 hours, so. I need to finish up Decap Attack too, come to think about it. I haven't really played since that one day. Yeah, for some reason, the next day after I streamed, I was just really, really, really messed up, like sick and stuff, and actually I've been sick ever since. It's either a hernia, diverticulitis, or my appendix is going, or all three. I don't know yet. I'll find out Monday. I can picture that. Can you picture that? What haven't I gotten here yet? I'll get that on the way back. Yeah. Is it the one about familial relations? So I probably wouldn't walk around and say that either, so. Well, I definitely wouldn't. Yeah. Well, I know exactly which one you're talking about. It reminds me a bit of Chinatown, the movie. That one. I don't know if you actually. I don't think you actually I wouldn't consider it breaking chat rules if you actually quoted it. Because you're not really swearing, and you're not being disrespectful or anything. You're stating something very disturbing, which I hope isn't true, but. The whole language thing's more for swearing and vulgarity and stuff. We got that one little spot left in the waterfall, and then time to head south to the mine. Yeah, I knew it was that one. I'd be careful though, with all these trolls around today, they might take you seriously when you say that. You weren't here for most of the trolls though. Wait. Yeah, it's in here somewhere.